Anybody guess workshop 16.0? Why have I called the generative AI workshop 16.0? Can anybody guess? It is version number. Absolutely. This workshop happened 16 times, and the last update happened very, very recently. And you guys are going to get to learn some of the cutting edge stuff when it comes to generative AI for fun. I hope you guys are super excited. All right, that comes in inside of the chat. Please don't spam, right? So a quick fun, 99% of the people who they know how to use tools like ChatGPT don't know what they're talking about. And I will show you today. Okay, there's a lot come towards your end, and you will understand why I. So a lot of your friends might also say, "Yeah, why join a generative AI workshops? Like we know, right? Know how to use ChatGPT. Why did you? You will know why. And I'm telling you one thing. All of you guys will thank yourself to stay in. You see, as we get started, right? AI is currently at best a friendly intern of yourselves. AI is maybe like a best intern at most is what we say. Probably when I say a friend, it's probably the smartest intern you can have. And the smartest of the intern unveiled if you can make intern work for you best way, right? So if you want great output from the intern, you have to learn how to make your work the best way. With that being said, this won't be the case for a very long time. And I'll tell you why. This won't be the case because AI is coming for all our jobs. How many of you guys believe, or if you have seen any power AI and you guys believe that AI is coming for all our jobs? It's getting so good, could actually steal our jobs. How many of you agree? Agree in the chat. Agree in the chat, or disagree in the chat if you disagree. That's fine as well. Look at the chat. There's so many people agreeing with me and a few people disagreeing with me, and that's fine as well. But Gen AI, whether it replace or not, is here to stay. There is something called as inflection point. Whenever a new technology comes into the picture, right, there is a point of time where it reaches a peak. And I think generative not even got there. It has got its inflection point, but has not reached its peak here. My prediction, really, really hope. Okay, this is my prediction. It will take at least 4 out of 5 in the next few years. That is my prediction. And when I say the future, is I'm talking about in 2 to 3 years. My guess is that it will take 4 out of 5 in the next 2-3 years. How many of you think this could happen? Me in the chat. Somebody is saying scaremonger. My friend, not one of those people, right? Not one of those people. If you have questions about my ability, you can go check my LinkedIn. I'm telling you what I feel and my prediction. And I really, really, I am wrong. But this is going to happen. And if you are in this workshop, I want you to think how be that one who has the job, one of those who has lost their jobs. You know, if you're in this, I want you to think only one thing. One of those people, one of those 1 out of 5, not lose the job, but retain the job. Right? That is what I think. And there is one thing that is very, very clear. Okay. One thing that is very, very clear here is the person who will continue to have the job is someone who's able to master generative AI really, really well. Do you guys agree? Someone who can use AI really well. A 10x person is the one who knows the way around AI is going to be the person who's going to stick around and going to survive. Agree, not agree in the chat. Agree, not agree in the chat. I have designed the workshop to get your journey started to be in the winner group. That is how I've designed the workshop. I want all of you to be part of that winner group, right? And for all the founders out there, business owners out there and all, you might be like, well, I'm not doing a job. I'm a content creator. I'm a freelancer. I'm a content. I'm a founder. I'm a business owner. I don't do a job, so I'm safe. No. Anyone who can leverage of AI can do things 10x better than you, and you have to learn or else you will lose. And when I say job, everybody's doing a job. Founder of Growth School, but me, founder, is the job that I do. Right? It's very, very important. Now, with that being said, I want to be super duper frank with all of you. And the frankness that I bring in is right here. Do you think it is possible to cover every that is in the generative AI world in the next few hours? Let's say in the next 9 minutes. Do you think it is possible? Possible, not possible? Yes or no in the chat. For all those people who think it's possible, my friends, I'm really sorry. You guys are discounting AI to a very different level. It is important to cover in the next couple of hours. In fact, I don't even think you can cover a few days. It is impossible. Right? So, what I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be telling you very, very frankly, this workshop covers the tip of the iceberg. That is the workshop. Towards the end of the program, okay, and I'll be frank with right now. And if anybody has a problem, feel free to drop off. No problem at for the next towards the time of the workshop, I'm going to give my best to teach you guys as much as possible. It's the end of the program. Once I've taught everything, I'm going to talk about a general mastermind that we have growth school for those people, for very few people who want to get into this world. Okay. But that is what I'm going to say towards. But here is my promise 20 minutes. By end of today's workshop, okay, of today's workshop, you will be able to master 20 powerful hacks make you 10 times more and effective with AI than you are right now. That is my promise. I will do my best to 10x you from right now till the workshop. That is my promise. Imagine saving hours of your valuable time and skyrocketing your productivity, pretty much standing out in front of everyone around you. That is what I will accomplish. The journey of becoming an AI rock star begins to and right now. By the way, these are the 20 things that I will cover in the next 9. Which one of these are you excited about? These are the 20 things cover in the next 90 minutes. What sounds like the most exciting for you in these things? Let me know in the chat. Someone says everything. What else? All. Someone is saying it's all blurred. Not see anything? Well, you know what? I have intentionally blurred. I have intentionally blurred it. And I'll tell you why. Right? My job is for you to make sure that you learn. And to make sure you're learning, I'm not going to tell you the things that I'm going to be teaching you. But there is one pro tip for everyone. And the pro tip is, even if you know, even if you think you already know a thing or two, stick around. Because as we dive deeper, things are even more exciting. And you don't want to miss out on what's coming next. And definitely don't want to miss Final Fight. Okay? They will, essentially will make you question how incredibly advanced AI has already become. And that is what I will do. All right. With that being said, it's bragging, right? A lot of you people have taken your time to join the session. So around, take a picture if you want to put it on your Instagram or LinkedIn, wherever you want. And a quick attention as we get started. Please set your phones on silent. If you are on a mobile phone voice session, strongly recommend you to move to a laptop or a desktop. Please join from there and leave from your mobile phone. You will not be able to understand a lot of content if you are on mobile phone. While you might be able to understand a few things, you will not be able to see on a mobile phone, right? Desktop will give you the best experience. 3, grab all essentials, pen, paper, water bottle, what you need. This is going to go on for the next couple of hours without a break. There will be no breaks. This will go on for the next couple of hours. Let us see if you can't even survive for the next couple of hours. Well, I don't know how you're going to survive the wave of AI, which is going to come in the next couple of years, right? So that is one more thing. And like I said, everything that I'm going to cover right now would fundamentally change over the course of time, because that is how fast AI is evolving. So while it's impossible to cover every single hack, I will do my best. Very, very important question. Very, very important point. Recording to the workshop will not be provided. You will not get access to the recording of the workshop. Stick around, take notes, and that is how you can play around. Even if you want to pay, there will be no access to the recording of the workshop. I am just not comfortable doing that. And finally, I will share all throughout the workshop, right? There will be a lot of tools and a lot of prompts that I will be using. I will share the links of everything in a nice document if you stay till the end of the workshop. Else I will not, we will not be doing it. We will share you everything in the end of the workshop. So if you want links to resources, links to the tools, and links to the prompts, we will share towards the end. So don't ask for the tool name again and again and again. It will spam the chat. It will bother me. Focus, stay till the end. I will share everything with you at once. Drop a comment clear if you guys are clear with everything that I just spoke. Clear in the chat if everything is clear. Guys, I have to set up a bunch of guardrails. This is to make sure that, we are all together. And one more request, please don't spam chat with some nuisance. Reply back to me when I ask you a question. With that being said, should we get started? Drop a comment. Let's go in the chat if you want me to get started. Let's go in the chat. There you go. Loving the energy, loving the energy. Folks, one more thing. Uh, 2 hours of standing and delivering a session takes a lot of my energy. The only way for me to get a sense of you guys are there or not is if you respond to my messages or respond to my voice in form of text. So please do that. Please respond as much as you can. One request. All right. With that being said, let us just get started. The first one, like you can see, I've started from 20. So we're going to do a countdown from 20 to 1. And like the last 5 are going to be mind blowing, like I said. Okay, the 20th one, how to write a stunning email using magic prompt formula. So I think this is one of the most common use cases out there, and everybody should be using ChatGPT or any other AI tool for this. But how to write a stunning email using magic prompt formula? You see, when we ask about writing an email, fundamentally happens in most of the cases is that people write a prompt, something like this. You see, I have already kept notes of all these prompts. I'm going to share all these prompts with you guys towards the end, so you don't have to worry. Okay. All the prompts that I use, I will share it with you. When we say write an email, these we use a regular prompt like this is the kind of email we get. Subject, Master Generative AI for $49. Hi, Webhub. Are you ready to take the skill to the next level with Generative AI? We're excited to invite you. Here's everything you learn. Workshop details. Very good email, actually. How much would you rate this email from a scale of 1 to 10? I gave a very simple prompt saying write an email to the subscribers, inviting them to the workshop. And this is the email that I got. Do you guys want to take it to the next level right now? Do you guys want to take this to the next level? Yes? All right. Let us do that right now. 1 second, guys. Pulling the... All right. So the prompt that we're going to use is going to look something like this. I'm going to send the prompt, show you the answer, show you the output that you get, and then I'm going to explain you the prompt. Okay. I've wrote a very long prompt this time and read the email this time. Ready to master ChatGPT? Join Webhub's Generative AI workshop. Hey, Growth Fam, guess what? We have just dropped the workshop that's going to make your 2024 a mind-blowing year for your career. Yep, that's right. Generative AI to shake things up, and Webhub is here to make sure you're riding the wave like a pro. Introducing Generative AI, and there you go. Why you need to be here? For marketers, this is why. For tech, this is why. For product pros, this is why. The design gurus, this is why. And that's not all. You can see it has written a bunch of bonuses that people are going to get if they take the workshop. It doesn't stop there. It also share a testimonial and look at the copy and look at the email that it came up with. For this email, how would you rate from a scale of 1 to 10? How much would you rate from a scale of 1 to 10? Love it. That's what I'm saying. It is a good 8 to 10 out of 10 of an email, right? It is crazy the kind of email that this is. So, do you guys want to learn how to do this? I see a few people are spamming, and people who are spamming will be kicked out. Like I'm making it very, very clear because it is bothering me. And if something is bothering, I will have to kick them out. Okay. So making it very clear. Awesome. Thank you. Now, how do you clean up? How do you get an awesome response like this? By using something called as the magic prompt formula. What is a magic prompt formula? This is how a magic prompt formula is structured. It has 4 aspects to it: text, task, instruction, and data. There are 4 elements to a magic prompt formula. Let me break down the prompt that we just wrote. Such an awesome email. The first part of it, your experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. That sets the context of the email. You're telling AI, write like people who used to write copy for brand Ogilvy and Uber. Bring that style into it. And then I give a task. Task is write a launch email workshop on Growth School on ChatGPT 101. This is a simple task. And then I give a bunch of instruction and data. I say, make the copy over the top and designed to resonate with an audience of 22 plus years. Try to figure out a way around ChatGPT. Focus a lot on users who are working in marketing, tech, product, and design roles, and workshop can be helpful for them. Talk about other interesting topics, and I say include a review of someone who has attended the session. That's exactly why you see it has made the whole copy super fun, exciting, and it has spoken to the TG, and it has added bonus, and it has added a testimonial. This is what I mean essentially by creating a workshop or creating a copy from ChatGPT, giving it the right prompt. That's what we have done here, right? So, guys, understood the magic prompt formula? Yes, yes, yes in the chat. Folks, I want responses from everyone, not responses from one person dropping, spamming the chat 500 times. Awesome. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All right, moving on right now. Let me tell you one thing that has changed my life. Okay. This has truly changed my life. And that is cold emailing. Cold emailing is this concept of writing an email to someone who you have never met, requesting them something. So you go and hustle up to find their email ID and write an email requesting something. Cold emailing has pretty much changed my life, right? And what I want here is for you guys to learn how to do it. For example, cold emailing has helped me to raise capital. This was an email that I wrote to Ritesh Agarwal, who's the founder of Oyo, and he replied to me and decided to invest in my company as well. People like the founder of Lambda School has invested in Growth School. How? Cold email. People like Justin Callback. By the way, the guy who you see here is a guy who's an investor in SpaceX, Uber. That's the size of the guy. And he has invested in Growth School as well. How did I get people like this, Kunal Shah and so many other people to invest? Because I use the skill of cold emailing like a pro, right? And now with AI, cold emailing gets even better. And that is what I'm going to teach you right now on how to write a super personalized cold email, all using AI so that you don't have to do the work. You see, when you write a cold email, right, you have to spend a lot of time researching about the person that you're writing an email to. For example, job in Growth School, hypothetical, right? You want a job inside of Growth School. As a result, you wrote me an email or you want to write me an email, but you don't know who the founder is. So you have to research about who the founder of Growth School is. Once you research about me, you have to research about what Growth School does as a company properly. And once you do that information, then you have to put all this information together to write a great email. This takes a lot of time. But what if we get AI to do all that research work for you? Sometimes it takes 3 to 4 hours to write a good cold email, but we will get AI to do that, and that too for free, using this incredible tool called as Copilot. Okay. What Copilot does is incredible. It has access to the internet and it can do a lot of research work for you. So here is a prompt that I've written, and I'll run you through the prompt as well. By the way, I will share links to all these prompts with you. Don't worry. Okay. I say a highly personalized cold email addressing the founder of Growth School, expressing interest in joining founder's office job role. Ensure the email demonstrates thorough research by referencing the founder's recent social media activity and recent social media coverage related to the company. Here is the information about me. So what I did here is I wrote a prompt saying research about Growth School, research about the founder, research about articles that they have on the internet recently. Use all this information together and allow people to and basically send an email, right? And what I've done basically is also kind of gave my LinkedIn profile. In this case, I didn't give my LinkedIn profile. In this case, I gave a friend's LinkedIn profile whose name is Chandana. I've gave her LinkedIn profile here so that AI can understand what my profile is and also personalize the email. So there I've written the copy. Let's send it and let's see what happens. You can see AI has started to research, read, and guys, drop a comment, boom, chat if you think this is crazy. Hi, WebHub. So it was able to find my name. I hope this email finds you well. My name is Chandana, and I'm reaching out to express the keen interest in joining the role. I've been following your journey of Growth School's impressive trajectory closely. Your recent post about the success of AI-driven customer engagement framework and rising demand of ChatGPT specialists particularly inspiring. It clears the Growth School is the forefront of innovation. Your story, as shared in the interview on 100x Entrepreneur podcast, resonated deeply with me. I'm particularly impressed about how you see how much it has read about me on the internet already. It already read a lot of things about the internet on the internet and used all that information to write this email. Don't you think this is like a 10 out of 10 on email? This is a free tool. This is a free tool, by the way. Drop comment 10 in the chat if you think this is a 10 out of 10. The screen is looking fine. If anybody is facing issues with screen blur, please leave and join back. It's probably your problem. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Loving the energy, guys. Keep that energy coming. Okay. Keep that energy coming till the end. Awesome. Moving on. There is so much to cover, guys. We have just covered two. How many of you guys need AI to help you with applying for jobs? Drop a me in the chat. Drop a me in the chat if you want AI to help you apply for jobs. All right. A lot of people are saying me. All right. Let me help you guys out right now. Okay. I'm going to teach you something called as a workflow to apply for jobs. Okay. So you have to be super attentive so that you don't miss out on stuff. All right. I'm not going to repeat. It is a multi-prompt structure on what I teach. And I'm going to share all the prompts with you towards the end. So I'm going to quickly open ChatGPT. And essentially, the first step of this starts with a prompt like this, where I basically say, hey, AI, go through my resume. Okay. And understand what all I've covered in my resume. So let's say I'm going to mimic my friend here again. I'm going to download her resume, which is right here. Basically, I don't have a resume, so I just downloaded the LinkedIn profile of her. I come back and just share this thing. And I wrote a prompt saying, you're an expert in not marketing in this case. Give me a second. You're expert in tech. I would like you to GPT and just paste the job description right here. Now, what is happening is ChatGPT has my resume, has my job description. So it has started to write my CV completely all over again with the job description in the mind. So it will start adding the keywords, start adding the summary and everything around it, so that when I submit my resume for this job, the chances of me getting selected for the interview goes up 10 times. Look at this. The whole resume has been rewritten for this role. Guys, if you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. The whole resume is rewritten in a way that this resume has the highest chances of me getting accepted for this job. Now, do you want to take it even crazier? Now, let's say you applied for the job using this resume and you got an interview call. Now you got an interview call and you're like, wait, what are the things that I should prepare? What are the kind of things that I should prepare? That is what is going to change, right? That is what is going to change right now. What are the things that we're going to prepare is we're going to compare the resume and we are going to compare the job description and ask AI to tell us, hey, can you tell us the things that we should prepare for this? So there you go. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to send this prompt. Basically, what I'm saying is compare my resume, compare my job description. By doing comparison of both these things, give me a list of things that I should learn before the interview happens. There you go. Bang. Look at this. Guys, drop insane in the chat if you think this is insane. It is comparing the resume. It is comparing the job description and it's saying You need to learn all of this. Experience required. How can you improve? And how important is it to improve in these skills? How crazy is this? So AI is almost acting as if it is your career advisor. Folks, are you guys having fun? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys learning a lot of things? Yes, in the chat if you guys are. Anybody who's facing any technical issues, please drop off from the call, join back again. There are thousands of people attending the session and they're feeling absolutely fine. Then there is probably it's an issue from your end. Okay, screen blurred, can't hear, it's probably your issue. Next, how many of you want AI to become your interviewer? How many of you want to learn how to make AI to become your interviewer? That you can do a mock interview with AI. Me in the chat. All right, let's get to that right now. Okay. Somebody is asking, can we get links of all this? Yes, you will get links to all of these things towards the end if you stay till the end of the workshop. If you drop off right now, you will not get access to links or anything like that. Awesome. Moving on. So how can we make AI to become an interviewer? This is the prompt that I'm going to use. Please assume the role of an interviewer for the above position. Okay, I will be a candidate and will engage in a conversation with you, asking questions one at a time without any explanations. We'll begin with a hi. You just send this prompt to AI and all of a sudden, ChatGPT will become an interviewer. You can see this. Can you describe a time when you led a web engineering team delivering high impact project feature? I just have to reply, right? I say, in this case, let's say I say, yes, many. I mean, please don't answer like this in your interview. Can you walk through an example? So every time you respond back to the interview question, it will give you an answer back. I mean, every time it will ask a follow-up question, just like any of the other interviewer. You can use this to practice for your interview before you get into the interview. It's powerful. It's brilliant. Make sure you don't miss this out. All right, moving on. How many of you guys want to learn how to write very, very high quality SEO content without any SEO skills? Drop a me in the chat. All the marketers out there, all the founders out there who want to write a lot of content, thousands of articles on the internet, you can write all using AI. For all the people who are wondering what is SEO, SEO is basically search engine optimization. That is, let's say when you search for a keyword, let's say how to become a marketer, a bunch of articles rank on Google search, right? The ability to get your article on the first 10 points is called as search engine optimization. It's a marketing tactic, right? For that, you have to write a lot of content, right? But the beauty is writing content is very, very expensive. A good 2,000, 3,000 word article from a high quality writer will cost you 10,000 rupees or more, right? But AI can do that job for you today. And one of the best tools that are out there for this is called as Write Sonic. This is the name of the tool. I'm going to share the links of all these tools with you. It has a generous free trial, so you can play with it. But if you want a lot of articles to be written, you have to start paying for it, right? But a few articles are going to be free of cost. I've already signed in and we use this inside of Growth School to write a lot of content inside. So I don't have to like pay for it. I mean, we are already paying for it, right? So once you're inside of this tool, you have to go to AI article writer. And then you choose the AI article writer 6 because that is the best AI article writer out there. So I select use AI article writer 6. Now you just have to enter a topic that you want to write an article on. Let's say the topic that I want to write an article on is how to not lose jobs to AI is the article that I want to write and publish it on my blog. But I want AI to write that article. Okay. So that is the topic that I've written quickly. All right. Give me a second. All right. Click on the next button. I hope you guys can see my screen. Drop a yes in the chat if you guys can see my screen. Yes, yes, yes in the chat. Very quickly, please. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All right. Once I say create an article, it says what kind of article. I will say how to guides and I'll say find top articles. I'll click on the next button. Now what AI will do is it will actually search for this keyword on Google and will pull up top 5 articles. And it will be like, hey, do you want me to read any of these articles before I write mine? So I'm going to say, it's asking me what all articles should it read before it writes this post. So I can select any of the articles that I'm interested in. I just selected, clicked on the next button. Okay, give me a second. Folks, again, someone sent me a message. The screen is blurred. Can you guys see my screen fine? Fine in the chat if it is fine. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Moving on, right? And then it's saying select keywords that you want. I'm gonna just AI stealing jobs as a keyword that I want to rank for. I'm gonna click on the next button. Next, it will be like select a title. You see, AI is coming up with everything. We are writing a blog article and AI is doing all the job. What is the title do you want the job title to be? I will say effective ways to stop AI stealing jobs. That's the article that I want to write. I'll click on the next button. Then it will say select a few more keywords that you want to rank for. Let's say I select these keywords, click on continue. Then it says, how long do you want the article to be? I can select how much ever long I want. I will just keep it 5,000 to 500 to 1,000 words this time. So if you want a long article, you can select that as well. And now that I've selected all of this, it will come up with an outline on what the article can have, and not just one, multiple outlines. So guys, this is like very high quality content right now, right? It's doing a process of what 2 or 3 people do, which will take 2 to 3 days, right? Click on next, selected the outline, click on continue, and I'll just click on generate. Now, with all this information, what did AI do? We just gave a topic. AI came up with title. AI said, do you want me to read some articles? We said, yes, 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 read all these articles. And then AI said, how long do you want the article to be? We said 1,000 words. Then AI said, what is the outline do you want? I selected an outline. Now you can see this. AI has started to read articles on our behalf on the internet. And once it reads everything, it will start writing the article for us. Guys, this process usually for human beings takes about 2 to 3 days, and 1,000 word good article will cost you 4,000 to 5,000 rupees. Now, imagine if you learn how to do this, not only you can use it for your service, not for your own blog or something, but you can actually start selling this as a service, which is so crazy, right? So it takes about 5 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to do it. Let it do it. We're gonna come back to it just in a while. In fact, you know what? Let's give it a couple of more minutes. I want you guys to see how it writes. All right. And folks, look at this. I'm not doing anything. AI is not only writing the article, but it's also coming with images. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. It's not only writing the post, but it's actually coming up with images, writing very, very SEO friendly content, and it is writing at a pace which is absolutely mind blowing. Now, a lot of people will be like, Vaibhav, can't I use ChatGPT? Well, ChatGPT will give you shit outputs. It will not give you good outputs. You will not get all this information out there. So folks, that is how you can come up with writing articles all using AI, right? Don't worry, I will share links to all these articles with you towards the end. Moving on. How many of you guys would like to have this ability to read, like, how many of you feel that I wish I could read like 100 articles, 100 blog articles a day so that I can become much more smarter? But the time that you have is very less, so you're not even able to read one. How many of you would like to have the ability to read a lot of content on the internet very, very fast? Drop a me in the chat. Drop a me in the chat if you would like to have that ability. This is a superpower ability, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Not just that, I'm going to teach you how to chat with any blog article out there so that you don't have to spend time reading it. Okay, let's come with an example. And I will also teach you after this on how to do that with a YouTube video as well. How many of you guys want to learn with YouTube video? Let's say there's a long podcast and you're like, I don't want to sit and listen to the whole podcast. I wish someone could summarize it for me, or I can ask questions about the podcast. Yes, a lot of you people. So let's get right inside of it. Okay. The tool that we're going to use here is a proprietary Growth School built tool. We call it the Growth School AI Chrome extension. It's a Chrome extension. I've already installed it. You can see this. There's a little Growth School icon. I will tell you guys how you can get access to this tool towards the end. So stick around. But it's a powerful, powerful tool, and it's built by us. And the reason why we built this tool is to help our teams to get the most out of AI. We built it initially for our employees. Now we are slowly opening it up for other people as well to get it. And I'm going to tell you how you guys can get this tool towards the end for free. Okay. Now, this is an article, let's say, GenAI-led upskilling platform Growth School targets $1 million monthly revenue rate by FY24. So you came across Growth School's article here on the internet, and you are like, I don't want to sit and read the whole article. I wish someone could just summarize it for me. So what do? You tap on this Chrome extension of Growth School, and this nice little sidebar kind of opens up, which has a lot of options, like summarize this page, chat with this page. I can simply click on summarize this page. AI will read the whole page, and it will give me a nice little summary. Look at that. Growth School is an AI-driven upskilling platform established in 2021. It has grown 400% year on year, and it gives all the information right here. Now, let's say I have a question. I don't want to read the whole summary. I have a question. I just want to ask questions. So I can say, who is the founder? I can just simply click here and say, who is the founder? Sorry about that. I can simply ask that question. And if that information is available on the blog article, look at that. The founder and CEO of Growth School is Vaibhav Sisanti, right? I can say, how much have they grown? Because it talks about Growth School growth in this Outlook article. I'm just asking questions. I'm not even reading the summary. Growth School has achieved 400% year on year since inception of 2021. They've empowered 1 million learners. And you can see this, they're crossed to $1 million in revenue. I can ask a question. Are they funded? You can continue to ask whatever questions you want, because AI understands this article, and AI also knows about what is about Growth School. So they are able to talk about it. Growth School has gained significant interest in existing investors looking forward to raise an upcoming series A round. How crazy is this? Guys, if you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. We are not only summarize the whole article in one click, but we are also able to chat with the page. How many of you guys want this tool? I want in the chat. I want in the chat. Someone wants a certificate also. You'll get a certificate once you finish the workshop. Don't worry. We're going to talk about it towards the end. All right. We're going to talk about how you guys can get this for free too. Now, moving on, next part of it, right? I also told you that AI can also summarize video. For example, this is a podcast that I did with, can anybody guess who this is?
Vaibhav was the guy who was killing it with, of course, everything that he was doing, and he understood the platform so well. And then he was killing it with ads, because I was like, how do I get to see his ads every I go, which is exactly the same you ask about me now. And I was like, I want him. So I remember.
So this was basically,
of course, congratulations for what he's doing. I was like,
it was basically a podcast that I did. We have done a bunch of podcasts inside Growth School, right? And let's cross this podcast. It's 1 hour 26 minutes long, and you don't have the time to watch the whole podcast, and you're like, I wish someone could summarize this podcast, and I wish I could ask some questions, because if it is Ankur Varik, who is known for creating content, so maybe I want to learn about content. Again, how do I do it? The powerful Chrome extension of Growth comes into the picture, where I either create chapters from the video. If I just tap on this button, AI will convert watch the whole video for you, and it will convert this into chapters for you, one bit at a time. Look at that. It has started to do it, and it has chapter times and everything around it. It will continue to whole chapter right in front of our eyes on, right? And let's say if you want that, hey, I don't want chapter, I want video, or I want to chat with the video, right? You can do all that option. You can search inside of the video as well, right? This podcast full of this, and now we can chat with the video. Now, ask a question. What are the top 5 takeaways? I'm just asking questions of the podcast right now. It's top 5 takeaways. You can see this: financial mitigating, importance of content creation, student funding lessons, and all that. Now, I want to know more about, I want to know more about what Ankur spoke in terms of importance of content creation, because I'm interested in creating content. By the way, it doesn't stop there. You can see it shows you a bunch of questions that you can ask. But I'm like, cover about content creation. I just say, show me the timestamps. Now, what I'm saying is, I want to listen to the whole podcast. I just want the timestamps of this where he speaks out this of it, which is essentially content creation. Look at that. It gave me exact timestamps of everything so that I can jump anytime. I can even say make them clickable. It will start give you clickable timestamps so that when you tap on it, directly land there. Guys, today AI, OpenAI, the is acting up is a little acting up today. So it's a little not just this, but everything is slow today because of bad experience, OpenAI, and cloud and everything. Some GPU issues. So FYI. Okay, look at it has given me all the timestamps. Tap on this, and the video will automatically go there. You see this? If here I tap on this, the video automatically goes there. I tap on again, the video automatically scrolls to that point on where talking about content creation. Don't you think this way of consuming content at scale 10x you really, really fast? Drop a comment 10x in the chat. If you think this was a 10x, drop a comment 10x in the chat. This is the power of AI and how we have got to tech today, where we have got with tech. It's absolutely mind blowing. Awesome, awesome. Moving on right now. I wanted to share a funny incident with you. I don't know how many of you have traveled to Japan. Okay. I don't know how many of you have traveled to Japan, but this is Tokyo's subway route. I was in Japan a few years, and obviously taking an Uber or a car is very, very expensive. So you have to take the subway. I was there for work, the last company that I was working for, and this is how their subway map looked like. They had 32 lanes of subway, 2 different lanes. So if you want to go to area, you are so hard to figure out how to get any point of time. And I wish there was something that could help me. Then there was nothing. Now there is AI. How many of you guys knew that AI can actually understand what's on an image and help you out? Do you guys want to learn it? Drop in the chat. If you guys want to learn, upload any image that you want, and AI will explain you what's in the image and answer questions for you from that image. Yes, all of you guys, let me show you how to do that. I'm gonna say this is gonna blow your minds. Okay. Let's say, how many of you see a dashboard like this? You're paranoid, saying, what the hell is this dashboard? How many of you get paranoid in the chat? If you get paranoid when you look at a dashboard like this, and I wish somebody is out there who can help me out, explain me what is inside of this dashboard. I am also always of this crazy dashboard. I'm not a Power BI guy, so I get scared of all of this. What I do when I see something that I don't understand is I simply take a screenshot of it, go to this incredible called as Claude. I'm going to share links of all these tools with you people. Drag and drop the image here. And I just say, explain me what's in the image like I am 5-year-old. Also, give me top 5 sites which I can share it with my boss to impress him. Let's say you looked at a dashboard like this and boss was like, hey, go to the dashboard and share me some insights that are of it. And you're like, I don't know how to read it. So what do you just take a screenshot, put it on Claude and send this prompt to Claude. But Claude is a alternative of GPT. It's incredibly powerful to images, and it is free of cost for a few limited things. And look at that, guys. Drop a book in the chat if you think this is free. Let me explain you this picture in a simple way, like your 5-year-old. This is a big colorful chart that shows how company is doing with its money. Report card for grown-up business. There are numbers, circles that look like speedometers, lines that go up and down like roller coaster. The blue and red, green and yellow help you show how different things about the company are. How beautifully it has explained you. How beautifully it has explained. Not just that, it also says here are the top 5 inside. The company has money coming out and going in. They're expecting to receive $6 million. The company is in strong financial position. They are quick at collecting money. The company is good at repaying that you owe also, and it's profitable. Guys, isn't this wild? Isn't this crazy? Drop a comment, insane chat if you think this is insane. We just freaking screenshot, uploaded that into this platform, and it was able to explain us everything in no time. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? And you know what? We are done with a 5, and we have more hacks to go. But that being said, guys, it's been almost an hour since we are speaking. How is it going from a scale of 1 to 10? How is the session going on for all of you people from a scale of 1 to 10? Love it. 100, 200. Love it. Can I take like 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself? Can I take 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself? I actually realized I didn't even introduce myself. I'll just take a couple of minutes. I you guys give me the time to do it. Jumping right in. Right. Guys, my name is Vaibhav Sisanti. You can see in the picture, that is me doing a talk. I'm father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe. Right. And any Friends fans here? Any Friends fan here? Phoebe Buffet? Any Friends fan here? She's been named on the Friends Phoebe, the character. Right. I come from this small town called as Orissa in Barampur. Any Ori people out there? Kemiti hochitama samaste. I can speak Oriya, I can write Oriya, but I come from a Telugu family, so I can speak Telugu as well. So ఎలా ఉన్నారు మీరందరూ తెలుగు కూడా బానే వచ్చు. I can also speak Hindi and English, like you guys can see. Right? So those are bunch of things that we wanted to talk about. Right? Uh, I've been a horrible student. Any bad students here? Any bad students here? I've always been a horrible student. Right? I barely used to pass, quite frankly. You can look at my report card, 47%, 46%, 48%, so on. But you know what? Like I studied something called as ICSE. Any ICSE students here actually? Any ICSE students, ICSE in the chat? Guys, we were taught Julius Caesar in the name of English. Right? It was full, but still managed to pass somehow. And the way I used to pass studying in the last few days and somehow pass off. I studied engineering, by the way, college called as Geetam University in Vishakhapatnam. I don't know how I didn't do an IIT, I didn't get into an IIM, no fancy education background, right? I studied in a college called Geetam University in Vizag. I launched my startup there when I was 19 years old. It was called Discovering Android. And Discovering Android was teaching people how to hack, right? And people were like, Google was like, screw you. We own Android. You cannot be doing this. Banned us from the internet. So I started my second startup. And the second was when I was 20 years old. It was called Crazy Heads. This is the team. We managed to build the company pretty well. Won some awards as well. In actors, we won the Fast Emerging Digital Media Startup of the Year award. And after I joined Uber back in 2015, if any of you can recognize who this person is Travis Kalanick. He was the founder. He is the founder and was the ex-CEO of Uber. This was a picture that was in Las Vegas. I spent about 5 years at Uber, launching a bunch of cities inside of Uber. I was one of the first few people who also decided what discounts you should get and everything around it. I spent a lot of time in India, San Francisco, Mexico City, and so on. And after Uber, I ended up joining one more startup called as Klook. I have given a Josh talk that you can check out on YouTube and consulted over 100 different brands. And during pandemic, I got laid off from my last job and started a company called as Growth School, which is part of. We raised $5 million, 40 crore rupees from investors like Sequoia and Owl. And today we have empowered more than 1 million learners globally in 30 different countries. And I like to have all of you people welcome to the Growth School family as well. And because of the love that we receive from people like you, we've been ranked LinkedIn Top 2022 and 2023 as well. 2024 not come out yet. I hope we win this as well. We are one of the few top 10 startups by LinkedIn, right? That is the quick intro that I wanted to give about me. The reason why I share this information is a lot of people think that they come from tier 2, tier 3 cities and villages. They can't do things in their life. A lot of people who are good students, also think that, yeah, I can't do anything in my life. A lot of people who could not get into an IIM think that they are not good enough. Guess what? None of these things matter. Execute, 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 learn and execute. That's the only thing that keeps ahead of the curve. And I thought if I share this story, it might inspire a couple. That's exactly why I took time to kind of explain you guys all of this. Did I bore you with all of that? I hope this is okay. Okay. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Now, moving on. 12 months back, right? Something happened. My sales team was struggling. They were not able to convert enough users, and I realized the problem was with training and context set. We had this problem inside school. So I sat down and I was like, let us use AI to solve this problem and to get feedback. And I started to implement AI inside of everything that we do at Google. 2 weeks into it, our revenue grew by 63%. And I'm like, wait, what? AI actually works. And that got me that if I'm able to implement AI and get such amazing results, I should AI across the board. As a result, I spent 10 to 20 hours, few weeks to get deeper into AI and literally change the game for us. The last, and then I was like, what, I know how to use AI. I'm able to apply that inside of Growth School. How about teaching people how to use AI? And that's essentially me being a founder of Growth School. I started to teach only one program right now, and that's AI, right? And there's LinkedIn and there's this, and there's only two I teach right now, while Growth School has a ton of programs. And the reason why I came because I realized the power of this. Last 9 months, we have taught more than 5 million people using AI. That led me to speak events inside of Google, teach people how to use AI at biggest of things out there. This is me speaking at for Startup Accelerator as well. Right. So AI has changed my life. It has changed the work. And I really hope with this workshop, it helps you guys with it. It helps you and changes your life as well. With that being said, moving on. I just dropped my mouse. It is still working. I need a favor from a few people before we go. And it's a request from me, and it will really help if you guys do this for me. If you really are enjoying the workshop so far, do till the end of the workshop. Would really appreciate if you can write a LinkedIn post talking about the workshop, a review on Google or Trustpilot, or comment on the ads that you come across. All this will take you less than 5 minutes. But it will really, really help us, right? I know people must have paid for the workshop, 900,000 workshop, but if you think you're getting value out of it, please do that. And those who spend these valuable 5 minutes of your time, I'll be sending you amazing resources. We will get all this information over email. You guys don't have to worry. For all people who take their time out and do the reviews, you guys will get 1 month free access to the Growth School app, 50% on your next workshops at Growth School. You want to pick up, we will give you codes which you can share it with your friends so that your friends don't have to pay for the job. They don't have to pay 1,000 rupees. They can actually enter the workshop for free. A gift from you. And finally, I will share a ebook, 3 different chat GPT prompts that you can use, copy and paste, incredible results. All these resources you will get. Need from you is take your 5 minutes to write a review for us. We will share all details about where to write review, how to write review, how to submit your reviews, get resources, everything around it over email after the workshop is over. Sounds fair? You spend 5 minutes, I give you in return a ton of things because I know nothing in this which is good comes for free. Put a comment fair in the chat if you think this is fair. All right. Awesome. All right. Just sliding over the slides. There you go. How many of you know who this person is? How many of you know who this person is? Anyone who knows who this person is? This person's name is Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. He's one of the biggest creators on the internet. And he basically pretty much changed my life on how I do things. What did happen? 5 years back, Gary Vee changed my life. How? You know, Gary Vee, social media creator who created, and he was shouting his gut out. LinkedIn is the next big thing that I'm sleeping on. You should start creating content on LinkedIn. I listened to him for a second, and out of I started content on side of my LinkedIn. To my surprise, I started to get 100 thousands of people watch content and starting to follow me on LinkedIn. That was my aha moment. I was, wait, did I actually become a content creator? And that actually, right? If you look at, right, I became one of the fastest growers on LinkedIn. I got about 100,000 followers very fast. Today, I have more than 4 lakh followers on LinkedIn. Not, I have 220,000 followers on Instagram and 100,000 on my Twitter. That's about 340,000 people or 3.4 lakh people on Instagram and Twitter. Also, I run a newsletter which has 200,000 or 2 lakh people more. Altogether, I pretty much have a million followers all over. And this was all actual because I just started to create content on AI and business. My personal brand, right, has literally changed my life in so many ways. One reason, that is one of the biggest reasons why I'm standing in front of thousands of people here and talking and taking a session. I ended up meeting phenomenal people like Nikhil Kamath, Variku, Nitin, Kunal Shah, Raj. This is the founder of me, Dr. Veluman, Prashant Pitti. So many people I've met purely because of the brand that I've built. And on top, I've spoken in events all over the world in biggest stages. I was invited. I get paid to talk as well all over the world purely because of the personal brand that today it is possible to build a personal brand 10 faster using AI. It was not that easy before. You guys want to learn how you can use AI to build a personal brand? Hell yeah in the chat. If I get hell yeah in the chat, I'm gonna do some trade secrets. Gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna teach you how I create content using AI today. Almost 80% of my content, 100% of the content on my LinkedIn is generated using AI. In fact, my Instagram is also turning into AI first content. And I'm gonna teach all of you people how to do that as well. All right. So let's get started. The first that I want to teach you is uh, 3 things actually for LinkedIn first. Okay. How to convert a YouTube video into a LinkedIn post or a reel script. That is one. The next thing that I want to do is how to make AI write like you, write exactly like you. So that when someone is reading it, will even know that it is AI that has written the post and not you. The way last 5 to 6 months of on my LinkedIn is all AI. Nobody even notices it. Okay. I'm going to teach you how AI write like you. And I'll also teach you how to convert a blog article, any blog article that you want, into a phenomenal LinkedIn post in your own style. Okay. The 3 hacks that I want to quickly teach. And we use one tool for all of this, and that is called as Supergrow. Supergrow is this incredibly powerful tool, which I'm going to show you. It has a generous 7-day free trial with which you play with it. I'm talking to the founder and to request him to give our audience a 30-day free trial. If that happens, over email as well. But on Supergrow, once signed in, this is how the platform looks like. Let's start simple. Let's say we want to convert this YouTube video. This is a YouTube of Blinkit versus Amazon and Flipkart. This is a Think School video. A very good friend of Ganesh runs this channel called as Think School. And I want to convert video into a blog article or a LinkedIn post. How do I do that? This brilliant platform called Supergrow, right? I get this button saying generate a post from YouTube video. Tap on this and I post the YouTube URL. And then I can come here and you can see this. There is something called as content style. I can select this and click on add new style. What happens in add new style is what I'm. This is how you can make AI write like you. So how do you do it? It's very simple. You have to click on add post and you have to paste at least 10 posts that written or blog articles or anything written in the past just here. If you've never written before, I will recommend you to write at least 5 articles in your own style and just paste it here and click on add post. Once you do that, it will go through all the content that you have written, will understand how you write, and it will start to mimic your style. For example, in this case, I've already added my style. You can see I've added 19 different posts of mine so that AI can understand my style. And I've already done that. Already added it. You can see an option saying your name here because my style, you can see that my style is here. And there are additional instructions that you can add here as. For example, I say, please follow my style. That's it. I click on the generate button. And look at this. Guys, if you think is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. AI just went to the whole YouTube video and has started to write a LinkedIn post in my style. And trust me, anybody of you follow me on LinkedIn, you would know this is exactly how my content. In a few weeks, we are able to get AI to replicate style. That is the math part of AI. Now, with this, you scale this to eternity, right? You can scale eternity and create like 10 posts a week and nobody. Let's say, let's do one more. Let's say you want to write you read this article on Forbes.com, hype or reality, will AI really take over your, and there's a nice little long article written by, and you're like, but I wish AI could write this, convert this into a post. So again, what do? I come to Supergrow again, right? This time I will say generate a post from an article, select the link article, again, go to content style. I will select my name, Web of Cindy, because that's the style that I've added. And one second, I'm trying to get the proud. Okay. And you, like I said, I paste this instruction, I click on generate button, and it converts the blog article into a LinkedIn post again. Think this is crazy again? Drop a boom in the chat. In a few minutes, we are getting AI to read articles, read videos, understand what they write a full-blown LinkedIn articles in your own style. Don't you guys think things like this will 10x you? Drop a comment 10x in the chat if these things are helping you to actually become versions of yourself. Absolutely insane. And that is how you can create for LinkedIn, all using AI from different sources, and you can create content at scale like this, right? How many of you want to now start to learn how to generate images using AI? Let's say you wrote a great LinkedIn post. Now you want a great image put together with it. Let me show you something actually, as you guys are saying, getting excited, because you guys should also see that all these things work and they work really well, right? Let me show you a few of my LinkedIn posts. I mean, these are not recent, but I think you get a sense of it. Give me a second. Guys, I'm not taking this right now. There's a bunch of things that I decided to teach, and those are the things that I teach right now. So please be nice and kind. So you can see all these posts, right? Look at this. This whole post is written by. This image is completely AI generated. This is completely AI generated. Look at this post. It has 85,000 views. Again, completely AI generated written and image. Look at this. Can you believe this image is AI generated? Can you believe this image is completely AI generated? It is not me. It is a AI generated this image using AI. So images work very, very inside of AI, inside of as well. Do you guys want to learn how to generate images using AI? I mean, obviously, right? You want to learn how to put your face on any AI image that will much longer. I'm going to talk about how you can learn that towards. But right now, I will teach you how you can generate crazy looking images using AI. Okay, right inside of this. So let's say this is that I want to create a AI image for, right? We wrote this article, right? AI taking over the job, hype or reality. Here is the wandering, blah, blah, blah. So I want an image of a young, right? Because it's AI versus job. Right? I want an image to be like one person whose half face has a robot and the other half is still human. So that it becomes very, right? For that, for generating images, I use this tool Simplified. Simplified is this incredible tool all of us use inside of Growth School. It has AI design, AI video. It has a bunch of phenomenal options. Okay, I'm going to use Simplified to be able to get the best out of it. It has a free trial. You can play with it for free, and if you can pay for it. Guys, let me tell you very clearly. If you want to use any tool a lot, you have to pay for it. Nothing comes for free. ChatGPT, because good things in life cost you money, right? So signed in completely. This is the which converts text to image with animation. I'm going to post a prompt. I'm going to share this prompt with you. Well, click on the generate button. I'm going to explain you what that prompt is. I'm basically explaining I want an image where half of the person is a human and the other half of the person is AI. It is asking what is the you want. I'll say square. It is saying what is the style that you want. I will say I don't want style. It is asking for camera also. I will say I want a movie looking image. Okay. I'll click on the generate and I'll quickly read a poll, quick prompt as well. So you guys don't have to worry. Clicking on generate takes a while, guys, to generate of. Give it a send. Look at the guys. Look at the image we just generated. Drop a comment crazy in if you think this is crazy. I just wrote a bunch of text and I image. So what did I write? A realistic image of a 25-year-old person from India who's looking sorrowful. Half of his face appears as a human with natural features, while the other half is depicting a robot. This is the image we got. Drop a comment crazy. This is crazy. Guys, I will share the links of everything towards the end. Please don't spam, right? You will not get it even if you ask 100 times, right? You'll get everything towards the end. Have patience. I don't want to wait and spend more time generating more images. It is very cool. You can keep asking questions. Just explain what you want as an image. AI will do the job for you. How many of you want to convert? Let's say we generated this LinkedIn post, right? How many of you want this into a video so that you can share it or Instagram or Shorts or somewhere else or TikTok or anywhere you want? Me chat. So how do I do it? Simple. I copy the script that has come here. I go to simplified again, and simplify is one more option to convert text into video in a few seconds, right? One more option. I just go here, click on generate video, and it will ask me for a bunch of options. You can see this, everything in here. Okay. I can select the size of what I want. If I want it like a reel, I can select. I can select a voiceover. If I can select a clone if you want. Made a small clone of mine here. It doesn't sound like me, but it sounds close to me. It asks me what kind of footage. I'll say stock videos. I'll click on generate. That's it. It takes about 5 minutes to generate this video. We're going to come back to it once the 5 minutes are, but that's it. I just copy the text and I said create a video voiceover, and that's it. It says processing. Let's come back to it in 5 minutes and show you the kind of video it ends generating for us. All right. So remind me if I, all right. Moving on. We have the last 7 things left right now. I think 8 things. We are entering the zone of super easy mind-bending AI hacks. So don't even think about blinking your eye. Forget about dropping the session. What's gonna come here from now is gonna blow your minds if it has not blown already. Are you guys to be ready to get your minds blown? Drop a comment B in the chat. Mind blowing. MB in the chat. Drop a comment in the chat if you guys are ready to get your minds blown. All people out there who are still stuck around, you guys are in for a treat. All right. The first thing that I want to teach you as we get inside is how to build a stunning website using AI in minutes. How many of you want to learn this? Website using AI in a few minutes. Me in the chat. All right. So let me show you how I create a website right in front of your eyes. Okay. The first thing that I will do is I want to build a personal website of mine. Okay. So for that, I can literally open anybody's profile here. Let's say I open a friend's colleague's profile here. Let's say I open Funny Krishna, who works at Growth School. I open his LinkedIn. Okay. I click on more. Let's say you are funny. Okay. So I'm doing this as an example. I download his resume. Once I have the resume, I'll copy the text on the resume and I go to this tool called as Framer. I will share the links of all these tools with you towards the end. Once I come inside of Framer, I click on this button called as new project. So I can create a new website inside of this, right? And once I've done it, I have to click on this Thunderbolt icon. I click on this Thunderbolt icon and there is a new option called as generate page. I tap on this and I just have to give it text. I will say build a make sure you cover all the details I share with you below. And remember, we copied his resume. I'm just going to paste the resume here. In this, you can paste your resume you want. I'll just click on start button. My hands are up. All right. So I'm not doing anything. And if what you're seeing is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. You see the whole website is getting created right in front of your eyes, which talks about the companies that he or how you can connect with him, the things that he likes, market education, and everything around it. Don't you think this is a beautiful, beautiful website that we just generated in no time? And you know what? Just in case you don't like it and you want to change the color, just tap on this button and the color of the site changes till you like what you. Let's say this is the color scheme I like, and you want to change some, sure. Just double click on anything, click on anything, and changing the text inside of it. Tap on anything, change the image. Once everything is done, you can change the image, you can text, you can change whatever you want. And once everything done, you can click on this publish, enter the name that you want for the website to be, click on publish, and your website is actually live. The website is live, and I can simply click on the play button and look at that. The website is live in 5 minutes. I'm going to share of all these tools towards the end, so you don't have to worry. Guys, if you think what you just is crazy, drop a comment in the chat. You can just explain whatever you want and AI will create those websites for you. That is the mad part of the world that we are living in. Anyway, let's come back to the video. We said we are going to generate an AI video, right? Look at the video, right? I'm going to play the video.
Hey everyone. Today, let's talk about something exciting and a little daunting, the rise of AI agents in the workplace. In just 3 to 5 years, we might see AI taking over many routine tasks. Think data entry, scheduling,
guys, the whole video
even
was
basic
generated
customer
using the
service.
script.
But what does this mean for
Drop
you?
a boom in the
Well,
chat if you
it's
think this
not
is
all doom
crazy.
and gloom. As AI handles more tasks, there's a burgeoning need for AI generalist managers. These roles will bridge the
my
gap
voice,
between
but it's
technology
not perfect.
and
We
that
have to
AI
train it
tools are.
more. It is sounding like my voice. Did all of this using simplified. How crazy is this? Right? With that being said, let's move on. Much more to cover and so less time. All right. Moving on. How many of you guys want to learn how to use Excel using AI? How many of you have this problem that you are like, you know the formula, you have to use Excel, but always forget. As a result, you go to YouTube, you search for the video, come here, exit pain, right? Let me solve that problem for you today. Let me solve that problem for you today. All right. And I'll teach you how to use Excel with AI. Ready? Drop a comment ready in the chat. Drop a comment ready in the chat. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I told you things are going to get crazier, crazier, crazier. We are just getting started, right? The tool we're going to use here for Excel inside of AI is called as Numerous. Okay. It's an extension that you have to install. You can inside of your Excel or inside of your Google Sheets as well. This time I've installed inside of Google Sheets. Let's say this is what there is. There's a sheet of information like this, okay, which has let's say street address, state, country, postal code, and I want all of this variables put together in a line here. How do I imagine? In this case, there are only 6. Imagine there were thousands. How will I do that? All right. We use AI. And like I said, using numerous here, it's an extension I have already installed. If you go to extensions and show numerous, this sidebar kind of opens up. Now, what I select this button and I say generate formula. I go to generate formula and just explain on all the data present in, let's say, F2, G2, H2, A2. F2, G2, H2, R2, 2 together. And sure a space is added them. I just explained what I wanted with a bunch of spelling mistakes. Okay. I just simply click on generate and I will let AI do the magic. And look at this. AI gave a formula here. I just have to copy this and I just here and paste it and I drag drop. All and without me even knowing the formula, I just asked AI, how do I do this? It gave, I pasted it, I got the answer. If you think this is crazy, comment crazy in the chat. I just explained what I want from AI. Gave me. By the way, you can use the same thing. Do VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, write macros, do very, very advanced stuff. I don't want to scare people who don't understand Excel so much by showing some advanced stuff, but this is crazy. Right? This is absolutely crazy. Awesome. Guys, I keep disabling the chat so that I can focus on the screen and not look at your chats. Whenever I ask a question, I turn on the chat. Right, after my question is over, I turn off the chat. This way, we're okay. Moving on. Not just this formulas, right? Numerous tool is actually incredibly powerful. And what it can do is actually way beyond of formulas. For example, let's say your boss gave you this job saying all the reviews of our product, but we don't have a good review or a bad review. Please read each of the review and say positive or negative here. And there are how many reviews here? There are 500 reviews. For you to do this, it will take you a few days. How can you get AI to do this for you? I get AI to do this again for I select on this Excel here, right? I get sentiment analysis here. And I will say analyze the sentiment for review. Right? Is it present? It's in column C. So I select column C. And what is the thing that you want? I want it, is it positive? Or I want if it is negative. Right? That's all I want. So this review AI and tell me if it is a positive review. Review is what I'm asking it to do. I just place result in D2. What I will do is it will read the whole review and it will say positive or negative. And now that is where the magic comes in. I can just do this and drag and drop it. AI will at real time do all of these reviews and will tell us if it is positive at scale. Drop comment, boom in the chat if you think this is absolutely mind blowing. AI is working inside of your Google. It's like your assistant. Not just that, I can take it to the next level. I can write a reply of each of these views as well. For example, if I say is equal to AI and I say write a reply to this review, and I can select the review where the review is, tap on this, and you will see AI has just written a it read the it right, it just the review and it came up with AI. Sadly, I'm still AI, I'm still a human. We have not got to that point yet. But once you have selected the text and drag and drop this, AI will again go through all of the reviews and look at the speed with which it's able to come with personalized for every review. No time. If you think this is game changer, drop a comment in the chat. If you think what you just learned is game changer, drop a comment in the chat. Right? Awesome. The next thing that I'm going to show is going to blow your mind even further. How many of you think that learning data is very, very, very important? How many of you think learning data is very important? That is, you have the ability of reading or understanding data is very important for your job. Right? Guys, I never introduced, this is our growth school team right now. We are 200 people strong. And inside of growth school, right, we trust data. That's a principle and a company culture. I force everyone to take decisions based on data. But you know what? There's a problem with that. That is, not everybody knows how to look at data. That is, they don't know how to write Python. They don't know how to write R. They don't know how to do data analysis because they are not data analysts, right? But I want them to take decisions based on data. So I thought AI came into the picture. How about we build a crazy tool that can help them analyze data with some text? And we built something called as the data analyst in of growth school, right? This was again internal tool that we built for our employees. Now we are making accessible for all the learners. And I'm going to talk about how you guys get access to this tool for free to the end. Okay. So inside, when you come to something called, this is how you can find the specialist. These are all the AI tools that we have built inside of Growth. These are basically AI assistants which are helping multiple towers. For example, the product team of Growth School, Noah helps us them. For all people inside of Growth School who want to build a brand, it's Harper. Remy is a content writer. Social media is Lennon. Emerson is a analyst, and Nova Growth School assistant. So because we are talking about data, we go to Emerson. So anyone problem with data, they go to Emerson. And Emerson has actually a superpowers like this, right? And it can do data analysis all by itself. I select this button, tap on this pop-up opens up, and all I need is to submit a Google information, and AI will do the job all by itself. Okay. So for this example, right, I'm gonna show some data to you. This is not growth school data because obviously I show you growth school data for obvious reasons. Let's say you work for Netflix. Let's say you work for Netflix and your boss, hey, go through this data that your boss gave, and this is that file, right? Go through the data and tell the top insights from this data. Okay, let me quickly open file. There you go, got it. It's 3.4 MB of a C file. It has titles of all the things inside of it, right? And this is a dummy data, guys, for example. And your boss said, do all the analysis, all the analysis that is there, and make a presentation tomorrow for me. So I uploaded this data inside of this, and it says, what are the goals? And my goal is do all the analysis possible and give all the fancy graphs possible to present it to my boss. That's my goal. I uploaded a sheet of file, I told what my goal is. I click on generate. Now AI will take over. Looks like something, like I told you, right? Today AI has been fluctuant. So let's give it a shot again. If it doesn't work out, we'll move on. It says, hello, Vaibhav. It's great to connect with you as a founder of Growth School and with your impressive background in growth and marketing. How does it know all this information? Because when someone uses it, right, it really understands who the person is. So if you're using this tool, it sees your LinkedIn and has context with it. It says, feel free what all things you want to do. I say, do analysis possible for me to get a lot of insight and also show a bunch of complex graphs that I can present. Okay, that's say I send the enter button. Look at this. It says, let me look at the data right now. It is AI doing everything for us. This is what I mean, right? It says that there seems to be an issue trying to load the data. So it found some issue with the data, right? And it says, it is not working. So the data file is corrupt. We'll say, please try again. And I'm just saying that please try again. See, it should work. Not working. I'm going to upload the file again, right? Sometimes the data, and when it tried again, it was able to find information just like a human being. It was able to find information in 8,000 rows of data, a huge file, right? It says, these are all the analysis I can just reply with all. It's these are all the analysis that I can do. I just said, do all of them. and it has started to perform each of the analysis for me. Look at guys, it has started to analyze all the data and it's giving us insight right now. And it is, folks, if you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. It's not only analyzing the data, also is giving us charts, and it's also allowing us to download whatever. And I'm not even doing anything. How crazy is? And it's going on and on. If you want some custom charts, you ask, I want this custom, will be able to do that as well. Right? I'm gonna stop this right now because it will go on first if I leave. Guys, of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think this is? We just uploaded a file and we said, do all the analysis. And this powerful, crazy AI tool built by Growth School, that is our team, was able to do all the analysis almost as if it was a data scientist. And that is how you do. I will talk about how you guys can get access to this tool towards the end. Now, how many of you guys were there from the beginning? Did you guys join right in the beginning and heard some music that I was playing? Did you guys like the music? Can you believe the music was completely generated using AI? Can you believe the music was completely generated using AI? Do you guys want to learn how to generate music using AI right now? Yes in the chat. Come on, I need some energy यार. ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है. Yes in the chat if you guys want to learn how to do that. Yes in the chat. All right, let me show you how to do that right now. The tool that we use here is called as Suno. Okay. And once I come in, it's a free tool. I come to create button. And I just have to say the song that I want. Create a soothing song on why everyone needs to learn how to use AI, or it could be scary and people will lose jobs. That's it. That's all I write. I say write a song on why everyone should use AI. And here is the lyrics it created right here. Learn to code or lose control. Jobs are in, don't let that fall. Knocking at your door. If I don't like it, next one. World is changing fast and you feel a shift. We must learn to hold tight or we might just drift. AI's got a power that we can't deny. If we don't adapt now, future's passing. Told you the things are going to get crazy, right? You can change the language, you can get it in Hindi, you can even give your own lyrics, you can do whatever you want. That is the power. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this was absolutely bonkers. And that is how you can create songs all using AI. Moving on, how many of you have thought this, that how does Webhub stay on top of everything that's happening in AI? Do you want the source where I get information of every time something new happens? Yes, in the chat. I'm not going to make more songs, guys. I told you how to do it. Yes. It's going to be a very quick one before we enter the Magnus Opus very, very soon. Okay. And that is the tool that I use here is called as Social Sonic. It's by the same company of Right Sonic, and it's actually incredibly crazy. Okay. What it does is, of course, it can create content for your LinkedIn and all of that, but also has this crazy tool, crazy feature, couple of crazy features actually. And I'm going to quickly show you that. Right. As a result, every time there's a very good article that comes on the internet, it starts showing up right here. So every day I open this 4 or 5 times to make sure I know what's happening in the space that I operate. I don't even have to go anywhere. I just come here and I check out everything. The other thing I also use this tool a lot is for my LinkedIn analytics, right? I don't want to get into the LinkedIn stuff, but essentially, this is where you can use this tool to get all the latest things on topics that you're interested in, all using AI, and that's called Social Sonic. Now, let me show you the Magnus Opus of today. Okay. The research done using AI. You see, AI can do a lot of things, but it comes to, let's say your boss told you, let's say you're in one of the roles and your boss told you, you know what, go out for research on this topic. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say I'm a founder of Growth School right now, and Growth School is very popular in India, but I want Growth School to be very popular in Mexico City. So I launch Growth School in Mexico. But if I want to launch school inside of Mexico, I have to do something called as market research. Who are the players there? How is it different to that of growth that India? What are the changes that I have to do in the business? What are the things that I have to succeed inside of that? I have to research about all this information and use that information, talk to my investors. This is what I want to do. Please give me more money. As a result, I can do it. It's proper research, right? You do a proper hardcore research. It could be about any topic. In this case, I'm talking about an example that I understand. So how do I do that? Either I have to hire someone to do the research. They will take 1 month to do it because I have to read hundreds of articles on it to understand what is the right thing to do. But because you have a workshop, you don't have to do that. And you can use this tool called as Perplexity. Now, what is Perplexity? Let me show you what that is. This is a prompt written as a McKinsey strategy consultant using the research above. Please create, sorry, this is not what I want. This is the act as McKinsey strategy consultant me in conducting an in-depth market research on why and how growth expand into Latin America. Develop a comprehensive insight on marketing, including strategies that will work, blah, blah, blah. I've written a nice little, I'll share it with you so that you can use the prompt as well. Now, Perplexity, incredibly powerful because it has the power of AI and it also has the ability to read on the internet. Now, I have the pro version of this, so I can just this button, which enables Pro, which can do in-depth, just send on send button. You see what it does? Instead of giving out just like that, it breaks down the question that I've asked in smaller parts. You can see this. It broke down conduct market education landscape in Latin America. And what did it do? It different articles. Then it second step it did is analyze successful strategies used by similar companies in Latin America. Read 5 articles. And then it went third step, evaluate growth school currently for compatibility with Latin American market. Read everything about growth school again. And then it went to the final step, anticipate potential investor questions provided. Again, read up a bunch of articles on behalf. And with almost 30 articles, no time, it came with this research. Drop a comment, crazy chat if you think this is crazy. It in-depth research and gave me the answers to every freaking question that I want. Something that could look at this, it also gave the tables, it also gave the FAQs, something that could easily take at least a month to do this research if I want to do it properly. Now, do you guys convert this into slides so that should we get AI to convert this into slides so that we can use that inside of a Google Slides or something? Yes, in the chat. So what do? Ask a simple question to AI. Hey, can you please convert all the above information into Google Slides so that I can just copy and paste it and I click on the send button. all I do. Simple as. Again, you can see it is breaking on the step, understanding what is the best slide structure possible, doing all this. In fact, right now it is writing code to get us the best possible as well. See this, it has just done first step. It is doing more work right now. Do all this work right now in front of eyes. Something that could have easily taken us, I don't know how long. There you go. It come down to the second step. It is again doing programming, reading up a lot of it and trying to understand what is the right thing to do. It is going on step after step. So the purpose is, it's not just giving you an answer. ChatGPT sucks with this, right? It's not just giving an answer, but actually understanding your problem statement, breaking it down into smaller parts, just like a human being. And each of the part, it is doing its individual research. Once it does its individual research, it puts all that together and gives you one output. That is the reason why it is very powerful. Guys, let me tell you one thing. I've going to Google search. And look at this, guys. Drop a comment crazy in the chat if you think this is crazy. It gave you high level slides on what it should look, and also gave me text by text slides so that I can upload this on Google Slides or PowerPoint and get a great presentation out there. How insane is this? Now, you guys actually want to convert into beautiful slides? Do you guys actually want to convert this into slides? Let me drop a hell yeah in the chat, and we will convert this actually into beautiful, beautiful looking slides. For that, I go to a different tool. I'll just copy this first from this tool. Give me a second. I'll copy all the 10 information that AI gave me. Okay. I go to this tool called as Gammas, and I'm going to share the link of all these tools with you. Click on create new AI, click on this button, and I will select this option, paste in text, because I have to just paste text. Tap on this button, paste everything that just Perplexity gave me. Down a little, click on the continue button. And it tells, are you writing for and all? If you want to change anything, you can change. It's asking me how many do you want? I say, I want 10 slides. Click on the continue button and it says select a design. Now I will say just shuffle it here. Don't care what the design looks like. I click on generate button. That's it. And look at AI doing its right in front of your eyes. If you like what you're seeing, keep bringing on booms in the chat. Guys, matter of, it is AI designing the whole slide right in front of our eyes. And it's beautifully structured so that anyone and everyone can use it without me doing anything whatsoever. It is still generating and it's done. Okay. Now, if I click on this present button, look at this. These are slides, including text, image, format. Everything is generated all using AI. Look at those animations that are coming in. All this information that Perplexity did converted the whole into AI into a kick-ass for us. Don't you think this is absolutely bonkers? We not only did full research in 5 minutes, but we converted everything into a freaking presentation. That I'm talking about. Now, let's talk about the future now. Now that you have come far, how many of you have realized AI is more powerful than you thought? For me in the chat. When you start workshop till now, how many of you guys have realized AI is more powerful than you thought? Right? Won't you agree that if this continues to be the case, 3 years from now, AI will be 100 times more powerful than it is today? AI would be 100 times more powerful than it is today. Agree in the chat if you agree with me. And if that happens, won't AI be in the position to take 4 out of 5 jobs? I told you in the beginning, I have like a hunch that 4 out of 5 jobs will be gone. Now that you have seen all of this, and imagine AI getting 100x powerful in the next 2-3 years. 4 out of 5 jobs will go is my hunch. And I really, really hope I am wrong, but that is my estimation. You know what? People will lose jobs, not lose jobs to AI, but people know how to use AI. Those are the people that you will lose jobs to. Four people will lose jobs, one person will have the job, and the person who will continue to have the job is the one who know how to use AI the best. Forbes says you will get fired if you don't learn how to use AI the right way. And you dedicate those 2 days with me, with us at Growth School, so that I can 100x you. Can you guys dedicate that? Yes, in the chat. 2 days, full day. Consider it to be a full working day for you guys. Saturday and Sunday, no fun that day, no party that day, right? You give me your 2 days. You give your 2 full days to Growth School, and I will help you how to become a 100x version of yourself. And that is what I'm going to talk about right now. We at Growth School have built something that will truly help you in the journey of becoming the best when it comes to AI first world. Super excited to introduce you to the 2-day generative AI mastermind by Growth School. There's a reason why we call it a 2-day generative AI mastermind. The job of this 2-day program is for us to help you to become a master when it comes to generative AI in 2 freaking days. And it's mind blowing. And I'm going to talk about it. This is by far the world's most extensive, practical, easy and AI program ever created. There is nothing like this, even if you spend 10, 15, 20 days outside in any programs. And you know what? The reason why I'm able to make this bold statement is because I have literally spent 40 to 50 lakh rupees buying every freaking AI course out there to see if there's anything that we are covering that we are not covering and someone else is covering, even at a 10 times higher price. We have covered everything possible in 2 days here so that you can get to the top 5% when it comes to AI. And that is my promise with this program. Now, who is this mastermind for? This mastermind, 2-day masterminds for everyone. If you could be a marketer, salesperson, founder, designer, product manager, freelancer, consultant, finance guy, writer, operations, entrepreneur, business owner, content creators, engineer, HR, basically everybody who uses laptop and internet to do their work and want to skyrocket their career or business using AI, this 2-day mastermind is for you people. And definitely all of you people, if you guys still stuck here, if you're here in this session till now, because obviously you understand the value of AI, right? So what is the 2-day generative AI mastermind is created to take you from? Right now you're here, guys. You, what I call as script kiddie. What is a script kiddie? Someone who doesn't understand how generative AI and everything works, but they know a bunch of tools. And with those tools, they are able to do a few things, right? After spending so much time teaching you so many things, you are right now here. The idea of this 2-day program is to move you from being a script kiddie to a beginner to an intermediate and land you at the advanced variation of AI. That is where we want to take you in just 2 days. Let's look at the breakdown of what you're going to learn in 2 days only. First, you start learning the fundamentals of generative AI. The idea of this session is to get you a download of how generative AI actually works for you to be able to get the best value, for you to be able to get the best, get AI to do the best work for you. You need to understand how things work. Why does it work like this? What is generative AI? What is neural networks? What is a GPT? What is the science behind it? What is probability distribution? What is transformers? What is tokenization? All of that we teach you here so that you know how AI works, so that you are able to leverage it to work for you the best way. Very, very important. A lot of people think that, hey, I know how to use ChatGPT, so I know how to use AI. My friends, I don't know what to say, but please don't be in that assumption that you know things. You don't know anything. Next, we jump into the science behind LLMs. Here we understand advanced techniques of writing AI prompts, optimizing responses of AI and everything around it. In this, right, in this session, we deep dive into something called as OpenAI Playground. And OpenAI Playground is this 100x more powerful version of ChatGPT, which very, very, very few people know about, because that is ChatGPT without any bells and whistles. There, we'll play again with probability distribution, tokenization, thought generation, p-value, frequency value, all the parameters that you have of ChatGPT. And once we understand how the platform works, what we do is we'll get deep dive into prompting. Today, I taught you the magic prompt formula, which is a basic prompting technique, right? But for you to be able to get the best value out of generative AI, you need to learn how to do prompting the right way. And here we'll teach you a bunch of prompting techniques, which basically becomes your unfair advantage in the world of AI. You see, when we wrote a basic prompt, when we wrote a right prompt, the kind of outputs we got were very different. Here, the idea is not for me to give you prompts or our mentors to give you the prompts, but actually for you to design your own prompts. And we will teach you how to do that, a skill that will pay you like crazy going forward. Okay, we're going to teach you everything in the science behind of LLMs. And the program is not designed just for you to learn. Everything you learn, you will be doing right then and there. Okay, so the things that you will do end of this sessions only is you'll write and refine a prompt using, this is how a playground looks like. You'll write this, write on this, write a prompt, refine a prompt, get a best freaking prompt by working with a bunch of people together and do a group project there. And also using prompting only, we will teach you how you can build a simple web app without writing a single line of code, but only text. We will teach you how to build a kick-ass web app, all using AI. Okay, these are the two things that you'll end up doing. Now, you're only done with the first half of day one. Now we'll go for a lunch break, come back and jump into the second half of day. Here, we'll deep dive into advanced data analysis using excellent AI, because we know everybody needs to learn the power of AI. So we'll dwell into things like Copilot, like generative AI, Claude models and things like that, upload a bunch of Excel data, AI, and start analyzing and start learning how to visualize data, how to segment data and everything around it, all with just prompting. The best part about the whole program is you don't need to know how to write a single line of code. That is my promise. Okay. So you learn all of that in the advanced data analysis using AI. And once you have learned it, you will be given a project and we'll also teach you to create crazy graphs and crazy analysis like this, all using text. Okay. So this is what you will do. This is not what we will do, but what you will do. Okay. And we're still in day one. Okay. And we end the day one with something crazy. That is, we'll create conversational AI bots. Here we'll teach you something called as custom GPTs, how to train a custom GPT, how to fine tune it, how to change the tonality, and how to publish a full GPT inside of OpenAI. That is, you are building an AI bot which will do the job for you, whatever you want to create it as, right? So we will literally teach you how to build AI bots inside of this without writing a single line of code. That is, we'll build a bunch of custom GPTs here, so that for every little work you have, you build your little AI bots here. Again, no need of single line of code. It's all done using text. And here you will go and build a custom GPT for a specific task that will be given to you, so that you're not only learning, but also doing. And on top of that, you will also feature that bot on the GPT platform, and you can share it with anyone out there that you want, and also start charging money for people to use your GPTs, right? This is the outcome that you do. So you learn, you do, you learn, you do. And that is when we are done with day one. After day one, we enter day two. By the way, end of day one, we'll have a Q&A and things like that to clear all your doubts. We'll have a lot of fun, whatnot. Then we enter day two. On day two, I teach you how to automate your life. We basically have incredible mentors who will come and teach you how to automate things using no code and AI. Here, we'll literally teach you how to automate your email, how to create, let's say, hundreds of pieces of content, all using AI by giving one piece of content, custom bots and whatnot. Here, we'll teach you a tool called a Zapier. We deep dive into the features. We'll create canvases. We will create chatbots, and we will also create 2 different AI automations, again, without writing a single line of code. So these are the outcomes. You'll create a chatbot which will automate your Slack, Excel, email using Zapier. And also one more automation you'll create where we will create unlimited content ideas and create unlimited content pieces for your LinkedIn or Instagram or anything that you want, all automatically. Okay. This is automation so that AI works for you when you're sleeping. That is what we'll teach you. And this is the future, right? And this is the part of it. From here, we move to the second half of day two, where we go into the science of diffusion AI models. Today, you saw some images that I generated. What if I told you that I will teach you stuff that's going to blow your mind? We have incredible mentors inside of Growth School who will teach you something called as diffusion models, how they work. Again, we always try to teach you things based on how they work so that you can get the best value out of it, so that you know how things work in the backend, right? Once you learn the basics, we jump into building stories using AI visuals. We deep dive into text to image prompting, image to image prompting, consistently generating images, building very realistic images, introducing you to the tools of Midjourney and Runway ML. Obviously, we don't go deep into multiple tools because we will not have the time, and also teach you audio generation. And then once we teach you all the tools, we'll teach you how you can connect all the dots to be able to generate things like this. Guys, how many of you guys would like to generate images like this? This is my face, by the way, if you can see this. Drop a me in the chat if you guys want to learn how to generate images like this. Absolutely anything that you can imagine, you will be able to learn how to do it. And we don't stop there. We will also teach you how to create videos, all using AI, things like this. This is what my team has generated. Can you believe this is generated all using AI? That is me acting like a Spider-Man on top of Burj Khalifa. Crazy in the chat if you think this is crazy. Or a video like this. Sorry about that. Or a video like this, which people inside of my team built it, by the way. All of these are created by my team. This whole trailer, by the way, my team tried to replicate the Kalki trailer all using AI, and the whole trailer is generated using AI.
अब समय उन्हें खोजने का। कहते हैं कि भगवान के अंदर पूरी सृष्टि होती है, आपके अंदर तो भगवान है।
कल के लिए
So guys, we will teach you how to create videos like this using AI in the last module. And there are so many brands who have created, Volvo, Adidas have created things like this. And you learn all of this in 2 days. That's the beauty of this program. So let's quickly summarize the learnings that you'll be doing in 2 days. What all you'll learn, what all will you do? You'll learn the generative AI fundamentals and you have hands-on with top large language models. Then you'll learn the science behind LLMs and prompt engineering, and you apply those things, refining and writing a prompt on OpenAI Playground. Then you learn the science behind diffusion and start playing with multiple diffusion models using AI. And then you start creating compelling stories by building hyper-realistic images and very high quality videos like I just showed you. You also will learn how to do AI and advanced data analysis. In this, you'll learn how to build dashboards and conduct analysis all using AI, using just text. Then you'll also learn AI automations and no code and build an email workflow and content creation automation all using this. And you also learn how to create custom GPTs, that is GPT bots, so that you can iterate, build and publish custom GPT bots and also sell it if you want to. All of this will be accomplished in 2 days. So why did we take the approach of a 2 days mastermind? You see, first, when we launched this, right, we created all these courses and started to give people access to the content. And we said, do it at your own time, right? We used to charge like, like 50,000, 60,000 for this. And people used to access the content. And we realized that only 50% people are finishing the content. And less than 10% people of the people who finish the content are doing anything about it. And it was like, yeah, this is not working. I want people to learn and also do. I want them to get results. And that was not happening. So we created a 6-week program where people can spend 3 to 4 hours a week to do things. And we tried that. And we only saw 30 to 50% people were able to finish that also. We said there had to be a better way. And that is when we tried the 2-day mastermind. It worked like a charm. 90% of the people finished the program. 85% of the people who finished the program were able to finish the projects. And the best part, in 2 days, people were getting incredible outcomes out of this. And we said, this is the format. But these 2 days are going to be intense, because you will attend a 2-day live program by top 1% mentors. One day, day one is going to be 8 hours. Day two is going to be 8 hours. It's going to be super intense. That's why I said you need to dedicate full 2 days with me, right? With us. Next, these are all live workshops and are designed in a way so that you can learn advanced topics and not just learn, but also build on the go, so that we don't give you homework and you'll not do it. We don't want to do all of that. We want you to learn and we also want you to do. You'll participate in breakout sessions because you'll be learning with hundreds of other people. You'll be breaking out into groups and you'll be doing things together, so that in 2 days, you're not just learning from yourself and from the mentors, but also others. You will also have quizzes and all that fun stuff towards the end. And you will get access to this phenomenal Slack community of like-minded people, which you will have access to for next 1 year as well. So in 16 hours over the weekend, you learn, apply, and network. And by Sunday night, you start on Saturday morning. By Sunday night, you'll be among the best in AI. It is incredibly powerful and crazy. And very, very important, we don't give recordings. We don't offer recordings because these sessions are very interactive, and participants go into breakout rooms and all, because of which tech doesn't allow us to record these sessions to start with. And also, a lot of people will be talking a lot of personal things in these sessions. As a result, they will not be comfortable to get to share the recordings, because of which there will be no recordings provided. You will have to attend both the days completely live. One Saturday, one Sunday. Dedicate, guys. I'm telling you, dedicate 2 days of your life to this. It's going to change things for you. There cannot be a better format than this. And for all the people who finish the 2 days program, you will get a very, very, very prestigious certificate where we talk about the things that you've learned, the amount of time that you spent, the kind of things that you have learned, the kind of assignments that you have done, and everything around it. This is a very, very detailed certificate. This will be captured on blockchain, so you can share it with anyone and you can verify it with anyone. And I don't believe in giving out certificates for everything, but this certificate is a level 1 certificate. And you know what? Growth school certificates are started to getting accepted in the companies, because people realize that if someone has done it in growth school, they are better than most of the other people. So companies really value this. So a 2-day generative AI mastermind, you will be ahead of everyone else, and also a certificate to verify. Before I talk about the price of the program, I want to make few things very, very clear. I told you who the program is for. I also want to tell who the program is not for. The program is not for you if you're not comfortable how to use computers or internet. If you don't know how to use computer, if you don't know how to use internet, this program is not for you. Okay. Two, if you don't believe in the AI revolution, AI, I believe is going to change everything. And I don't want pessimists to come inside. I want people to look ahead and say AI is going to change everything, but I'm going to fight it out. Right. Three, if you can't commit full 2 days or a weekend to level up, if your life is so busy that you can't even take a Saturday and a Sunday out to learn such an important thing, don't join the program. Please don't join the program. If you're joining the program, I expect every one of you to attend the sessions and attend it all the couple of days and do everything. If you can't commit for that, please don't join it and don't waste our time. Don't waste your time. We want people to get outcomes. Next, if you prefer to sit back and avoid take action, if you're one of those people who will be like, I'll listen to the sessions, but I'll not do any assignments, don't do this program again. This is a very different kind of programs where we want not only for you to learn, but also get outcomes, and outcomes only come when you execute, right? Next, if you're not ready to push yourself beyond comfort zone, spending 16 hours of brain time learning something new is not going to be easy. That is exactly why it's going to be game changing. So if you think you want to sit and chill and do things, not for you. And not for anyone who is okay to left behind. You're like, I don't care, man. My life is all good right now. I don't care about tomorrow. If you're one of those people, this program is not for you. And I'm being very, very, very honest here. If you're one of these people, don't take the program. And also there are no recordings. So don't take the program. Okay, let's get to the pricing right now. Guys, the 2-day generative AI program is something that I started to do as a company for other companies. So we have done this program for Uber, Domino's, Tata Group, Shiprocket, bunch of other Aditya Birla and all. And we do this online for 40 employees minimum. And the pricing starts at 10 lakh rupees, right? That's where the pricing starts. This is the cost that companies pay for today. And best of the companies are learning from Growth School. They're teaching all their employees. We plan to release this program for 25,000 rupees as an early bird price. But because you guys are special and you guys are in this workshop and we have not done this before, for everyone in this workshop, till the workshop gets over, the 2-day generative AI workshop, generative AI mastermind, you guys will get it for 10,000 rupees only. Yes, 2 days, 16 hours of learning, 10,000 rupees you pay right now, inclusive of everything. This includes no GST, no nonsense on top of it. 10,000 rupees you pay, you come in, 2 days of live, it will change your life. It will probably be the best 10,000 rupees you've ever spent before. Okay. But for the first 10 users who enroll today, the first 10 people who are action takers, people who know that I want in, for the first 10 users only, we are doing something absolutely crazy. Okay. And I know these are going to run out in no time. So I'm going to make it very clear. Using the promo code Gen Mastermind 50, you guys will get it for 4,999 all inclusive. And this price is only for the first 10 people. Once the first 10 seats are over, are we doing first 10, first 20? Looks like the team has changed it to 20 right now. The first 20 users are over. You guys, I mean, I don't know how the promo code is set. I don't know if it is 10 or 20, but you check it out. Right. Team, can you just quickly respond back if it's first 10 or first 20?
It's first 10, Vaibhav.
Oh, okay. The first 10 users who use this will get this for this price. And once the time, post that 20, post that 10 right now, users who enroll till the end of the workshop can still get it for 10K. And users who enroll after the workshop is over, you will be priced at 25K. All right. So that is the pricing right now. Guys, go ahead and grab it. Let me quickly show you how to grab it as well. Again, right? This is absolutely crazy. You know what, guys? Let's do this for 20 because there's too many people. And I think it's going to run away very, very fast. So let's just do it for 20 only.
Sure, Vaibhav. And I think we have already started getting the enrollments. So folks, we will increase it to 20 seats, but please do go ahead and hurry because after that, the coupon code will not be applied on the link.
So there you go, guys. Once you click on the link, you'll see two payment links. One is $499, one is $149. International users can use this. Indian users can use this. Just tap on this. Simple. Go enter your details, right? And by the way, in the first screen, you will see it as 10,000 rupees. Once you click on the next, the promo code is automatically applied. Funny, just in case, if you can share the promo code also here, just in case for people who can't see that to be applied, they can apply it manually as well. But we have auto applied your promo code. As a result, you can pay 4,999. You can use UPI. You can use any payment way that you want. You can also pick up EMI that you want to. There are a bunch of wallets, cards, any payment option that you want, and grab the payment right now. Let's do it for 20 people. I think there are more people in the session than I thought it would. So go ahead and grab it. Like I said, the price is valid for the first 20 seats only. And after that, the price would be increased to 10K. But again, right, the 10K is valid till the end of the workshop. Superb. So quickly, a quick announcement here. You guys can see the dates and the timings of the session that will happen. The timings are usually 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The dates are on the screen for you on when this is happening next. Okay. Now, what if you can't make it on the dates that is on the screen? If you can't make it on the dates that is on the screen, that is fine as well. You can still register. Once you sign up, if you want a different date, that is, if you want to enroll into the next one, you can tell the team. We usually do it once a month. You can join the next month as well, right? You can join the next month as well, but you will not get this price again. So grab it right now, or is of course, right? Later you can pay 25K and come on inside as well, right? So that is where we are. So the first one, I mean, the most recent one, you can see the dates on the screen, but the timing is fixed 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It happens on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. And after 7 p.m., it is not over also. We stick around, the team sticks around to take all your questions. So if you guys want it longer, it will go on for longer as well, right? So that is the dates. That is where we are. So go ahead and grab it, guys. Superb. Now, with that being said, I wanted to share something that's going to blow everybody's mind. The first 20 people will get access to some insane mega bonuses. The first 20 people will get access to some insane mega bonuses that's gonna blow your mind. Folks, every time there's a payment that happens, my team will drop a message in the chat just so that you know that the payments are confirmed, right? So what are those mega bonuses? So this is what it is. The first 20 people who are coming into the program today, we realized a significant challenge, okay? That is, for you to be able to leverage AI to the fullest, you have to spend a lot of money on buying generative AI tools. We covered a lot of tools today, and a lot of them come at a cost. And if you look at getting most of the tools, right, it could easily run into lakhs, making it difficult for literally like many people to access the best resources. So we said, how can we get our learners to get access to the best stuff possible as fast as possible? And that's when we wore our sales hat on and started to reach out to all these platforms. I didn't reveal about this mega bonuses before because I thought people would end up buying the program if I talk about the mega bonuses. But here this is. Every first 20 people who are coming into the program today will get access to this 20 mega bonuses, all these mega bonuses. But after the 20 seats are over, this mega bonuses will not be available. And those are, number one, I told you that we at Growth School have built some incredible AI agents. Now, once you come into the program, you get access to something called as AI specialists. Today, we used it for data, right? It has a bunch of specialists like product, Harper, which is brand, content, social media, everything. And we are adding more of these tools. And each of these tools have a bunch of superpowers as well, or you can directly chat with them as well here. You get access to all the AI super agents, which only Growth School team had access to for free for 1 year. All of you guys who are in the first 20 will get access to all the AI super agents with superpowers for free for 1 year. Mega bonus number 2. I told you we'll be teaching you a lot of automations inside of the program. Now, they will not be the case that you will sit and build all the automations all by yourself, right? So what we did is our team has crafted 200 plus automations inside of this is, by the way, the Growth School product, right? 200 plus automations already, so that once you know how to build them, you can tap and deploy. You can tap and make the automations ready in no time. And all these automations are right on the Growth School product, and you'll get access to all of this once you join the program. And you guys get access to all the automations library for 1 year for free as you join the program. Mega bonus number 3 is prompts library. Today, you saw the power of getting right prompts and to get the right outputs. We at Growth School have curated more than 3,000 different prompts on different topics right here. You just select what you want and you will have prompts for that. You can see this. There are hundreds and hundreds of prompts, more than 3,000 prompts right here. You can open any prompt, copy it and start using it, and you'll get great results. You guys get access to the whole of prompt library for 1 year for free when you join the 2-day mastermind. Next, you guys get 1 year access to the Growth School app. Now, what is Growth School app? Growth School app is that exclusive premium app, which costs about 20,000 rupees a year, where you have sessions happening on a daily level, and not just sessions happening, you have access to a bunch of audio book summaries and also guides. This is an incredible product with thousands of subscribers right now who paid 20,000 rupees plus to get access to this. You guys get 1 year access for free. Mega bonus number 7. At Growth School, we had this access. Again, right? What I'm trying to do is things that we have access to, things that we use. How can we give it to you guys as much as possible? Please Flix is this brilliant info product which has over 10,000 slides which look stunning like this. They're all there with a nice little tutorial. They sell this for 5,900 rupees for lifetime in India. And you guys get access to Please Fix for lifetime for free without paying a single rupee. Next, you saw the Chrome extension. Yes, the same Growth School Chrome extension. You saw that today, which was able to summarize your images. It was able to summarize blog articles. It was able to summarize, chat with videos. In fact, it has a bunch of things that I didn't even show you. For example, all the AI stuff can be leveraged right inside of the sidebar as well. It can translate to any language you want on the web page as well. It has data analyst right on the sidebar so that you don't have to jump anywhere. It has all the prompts that you're getting access to right here. It also has all the automations right here. So it's a full packed Chrome extension that you guys get so that you can access the best of AI on anywhere on the internet. You guys get 1 year free access to the Chrome extension as well. Next, today we spoke about Supergrow. This was Supergrow, the AI tool which I use to create content on LinkedIn, right? It's incredible. It is a paid tool. This tool costs about $19 a month. That is $240 a year. That's 20,000 rupees just for this tool. But all of the people are joining this. You guys are going to get 1 year paid access to this tool for free. You get Supergrow for free so that LinkedIn content and any kind of content that you want to create is sorted. Next, the tool that we used inside of our Excel, Numerous AI. All of you guys who are coming in and joining the program, the 2-day mastermind, are going to get Numerous for 1 year for free, which costs $120 per year. It's 9,000 rupees, just the tool, but you're going to get this for free for 1 year again if you're joining the program. Bonus number 10, socials.
I'm so sorry for interrupting you, but we are just done with all the 20 seats that we have kind of opened. And I know that we still have a few bonuses to kind of cover. And there's a lot of traffic that our payment links are currently seeing.
Okay.
So folks, we are checking all of the enrollments that have come in, and we are dropping in the confirmed enrollments on the chat box. We are going to continue doing that. But yes, Vaibhav.
Then we can increase the price to 10K, right? Folks,
Yeah,
in the chat, has anyone brought in, or do you guys, should we increase the price to 10K right now? I think we can disable the promo. It actually flew faster than I thought. Why don't we, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna launch a poll right now. Let me see how many people are out there who just still want to come in. If there are enough people, there's enough requests, I might extend the time by like maybe 10 more minutes and then wrap up, because I don't want to give away at such a low price. And after that, of course, people can grab it for 10K. Oh man, this is crazy.
I see a lot of response on the poll, Vaibhav.
Can you also share a Google Form link so that people can drop their questions?
I'm just doing that, yes.
So folks, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions also. So the team is sharing a Google Form link. So drop them there. We will share, we will try to take up questions. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, I see a lot of people asking to extend time. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm going to extend the time for the next 10-15 minutes before the session is over. I think the session will be over in the next 10-15 minutes. So when I extend the seat, we made a no-brainer offer and we are adding all these bonuses so that you get value 100x worth of it. All I want is for you guys to execute this. By the way, there is a cliffhanger that I'm going to talk about very, very soon. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Looks like there's just too many people requesting. You guys can see the poll results also. So let's extend it for some time, man. Till the for the next 10-15 minutes, let's extend
So
it.
folks, just a quick thing. We are going to make the changes on the back end. In case your payment has not gone through in the last couple of minutes, please do retry. I'm going to drop in the payment links again on the chat box so that all of you who have not been able to enroll so far will be able to do so. So just give me few seconds and then the payment link will be again on the chat box.
Cool. So guys, there's a 15-minute timer. You guys can go ahead and grab it. Once this is 0, I'll shut it off. And of course, if I'm still around, I will take more enrollments for 10K. So you don't have to worry. All right. Moving on. Okay, moving on. So guys, you guys get 1 year access to Numerous. Next is you guys get 1 year access to Supersonic. Now, Supersonic is that tool that I spoke about, which is great again for which is again great for getting it. I don't know why. Oh my God, what has happened to me? Social Sonic. I'm like Supersonic. What the hell? Okay. So this is the tool, guys. Again, you guys get access to this for 1 year for free, which is priced at $20 a month, $240 worth of tool for free for all of you people. Next is Right Sonic. Yes, the same tool that I showed you. The same tool that I showed you, which is used to write SEO friendly, full-fledged blog articles, right? Again, this tool will cost you $16 per month if billed annually. Okay. And you guys get or $20 per month if billed monthly. That is again $240 worth of tool. You guys are going to get this for 1 year for free. And also Perplexity, the tool that we used for research, right? Perplexity.ai. You guys will get 6 months pro version to Perplexity valued $120 for free. When you join this program, you guys get 6 months access to make.com for free when you join the program. This is bonus number 13 and we're still not done. You guys get simplified one access. Like the simplified is the same tool which we use to generate images and also convert text into videos, right? This tool is also a paid tool. Like I said, this tool today, if you take the cost, it costs you $30 a month. Okay. You are going to get 6 months worth of simplified one access for free when you take the program. And not just that, right? We went out to close insane deals with 300 plus different tools for all the members who we call them as pro members. By the way, the deals that I'm going to talk about going forward are going to be those which basically have a bunch of terms and conditions. Okay. Like you have to be running a company and there'll be a bunch of terms and conditions for all of them. So I'm giving you a heads up. Right. In this, some of the deals is you get Notion AI for 6 months, Make for 1 year, Webflow for 1 year, OpenAI $2,500 credits if you're eligible, TikTok ads of $1,000 if you're eligible, AWS $5,000 credits if you're eligible, Google Cloud $2,000, Mixpanel, Azure, Segment, DigitalOcean, Intercom. There are 300 plus deals like this which we have cracked for you guys. All of them you have to apply to be eligible. There are a bunch of terms and conditions they will have, but the potential of you being able to get access to these credits is absolutely insane. Something that has saved me crores of rupees while running growth school. So you guys will get access to this. And on top of that, crazy discounts on a bunch of tools as well. You guys will see all of this on our platform when you go to learners.growthschool.io and you sign in. Once you get access to the platform, once you buy into the program, in the next 48 hours, you guys will get access to it. When you go to perks, right, you will see all these 300 crazy discounts and offers and everything that we have designed just for you, right? Do you think if someone has access to all of this, it's going to be an unfair advantage? Yes or no in the chat? Yes or no in the chat? Have you guys seen a better offer ever? Have you guys seen a better offer ever? It is not possible. Yes, it is not possible. And the reason is very, very simple. Okay. It's because I've gone all out, because I'm the founder. I can do stuff. I want to make sure that as many people as possible can come and learn and change their lives using AI. And that is what we are trying to do right now. So guys, all these are mega bonuses you guys get access to worth 1.5 lakhs when you join the program today, right? Folks, team, can you please share the payment links and also the form link so that I can start taking questions also? Superb. All right, guys, you're getting all these mega bonuses. We have 10 more minutes for you to grab the seat, but go ahead and grab it if you guys are keen to do that. Moving on, like I said, first 20 users will enroll today, will get all these mega bonuses worth 1.5 lakhs for free. Here are the glimpses of what learners have achieved, right? Like I said, we run all of this on a Slack community, and there are tons and tons of messages of people who have absolutely loved what has been happening. Look at the gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was crazy. This, that, whatnot, right? Thousands of people have taken this already, and they've paid a lot more money than you guys will be to get access to the same thing. It keeps on and on and on, coming and coming and coming. You can see this. There are more and more and more screenshots coming all the way from people thanking us for us to be able to pull off this, right? You guys get this for just 4,999 rupees, and you have a bunch of mega bonuses that you guys get access to. You see, I don't want people to make the same mistakes that I made. I want people to save time, save money, and get everything that I wish I had when I started my journey 8 months back at a price that is absolutely mind blowing, so that every one of you can afford it and learn and level up. Money should not become a differentiator. Below this amount, it's impossible for us to run the show. It's expensive, right? Running 16 hours of session with multiple mentors, team, whatnot, right? So if you want to grow your income or business, if you want to grow fast in your career, and you want to spend time truly doing what matters, this 2-day mastermind is for you. Of course, you always have two options. Option one, do nothing. Stay here where you are, become irrelevant in the age of AI. That is one thing, taking no action. Option two, stay ahead with AI by leveraging how to use AI in your career and business. In the option two as well, you can do it yourself. You can go learn, figure out things yourself, or you can take our help. What I feel is what you learn in the 2 days, right, will probably take you 6 months if you want to learn all by yourself. Everything is out there on the internet. There is nothing that is not there on the internet, but it will take you a lot longer to be able to pull that off. And that is what we want to change. Guys, I have been talking for 2.5 hours right now, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes break. Okay. I want you guys to, think about it, grab inside of the program if you want to. Once I come back, I will take the 10 most popular questions that have come in the form. And once that is done, I told you I will teach you 5 different hacks, right? I promised you. I'm going to share you those 5 different hacks. And we are also going to share the resource, which has all the links to all the tools and all the prompts as well on one go, right? That's what is going to happen after I take the break of 5 minutes. Meanwhile, Funny, do you want to take up some of the questions that people might have?
Yes, I was
can
just I'll do that.
Folks, in fact, you know what? Also, you know what? Meanwhile, yeah, Funny, go. You have the questions on the form, right?
I have the questions on the form.
Okay. I will let you take up those questions right now.
Yep.
Right. And once I come back, I will take up the other questions, right? So over to you, take up the questions, and I will be back in like 5 minutes.
Awesome. So, folks, I have also been, I'm seeing that many of you are also saying that, your payment did not go through and you're trying again. This could be because, we took a little while to extend the seats like everyone requested for. So please do try again. The links are on the chat box. Our team is also sharing the names of all the people who have kind of enrolled already. Of course, we may not be able to cover everyone's name, but all of you, upon enrollment, we will be sending an onboarding email with the entire schedule of the mastermind with everyone within the next 24 hours, right? So you don't have to worry at all after you, join in. There are a few of you. One of the most common questions that have kind of come in on the form is, hey, the mastermind dates have also been revealed, but I'm not available for the first batch, which is that is absolutely fine. Everyone who joins in gets one chance to defer the enrollment that you're making, right? So if you're not available on, you can defer your enrollment to the next mastermind that will be happening in the first week of next month. These are few questions that have come in. I'm just going through the form to see what are the other questions that are coming in. Someone's asking, how is the mastermind going to be different from this particular workshop? All right, so in this workshop, we covered a lot of use cases of generative AI. But in the mastermind, the whole reason as to why we, built the entire mastermind and made it a 2-day, very, very, very intensive program is because we wanted to teach you a lot more. And we are going to be starting with the foundations of AI itself. We are going to be starting with the foundations of AI, like Vaibhav mentioned on day one, and we are going to go into advanced things. And the difference in the masterminds is while we are going to cover advanced concepts there, we are also going to make you build and make you do, right? So it is going to be way more interactive. And that is the reason why, we call it extremely extensive. And that is the reason why Vaibhav also gave the disclaimer before we spoke about it, that you should join only if you're completely committing and dedicating yourself to these 2 days. And trust me as well when I say this, these 2 days are going to make you be in the top 1% bracket. All right, a lot of you are now asking about the prompts and the AI tools, etc., that have been covered in this particular workshop. Within the next 24 hours, you will be receiving all of it on your email. There is a document that you will be receiving, and the document neatly summarizes everything that has been covered in this workshop, along with the tools. So you will be receiving that not only on your email, but also on your WhatsApp if you have given us your correct phone number, right? So you will be receiving that. And in case you do not find it anywhere, you can always write to our support email ID, which is hi@growthschool.io. We'll drop that in towards the end of the workshop, the support email ID, so that you can reach out to us and we will share that with you. Okay, Shruti is asking, which location will the masterminds be conducted in? The masterminds, the 2-day sessions are all completely online, right? And the reason why we kept it online is because the mastermind is also going to see